Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherricka, and if you are a returning subscriber, family member, or friend, thank you so much for watching my videos. And if you are new to this channel, all I say is watch the video to the end. Now, you have clicked onto this video because you want to know what I ate to lose the weight while I was pregnant. So I'm going to give you a little synopsis of the things that I ate. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with the beginning of the day. So in the morning, what I would do is I would fill up all my water bottles. That's the first and foremost thing that you need to do. You need to make sure you have your water on deck. Like if you have to go to work that day and you don't have water at work, or if you get extremely nauseous, you just want to always have water. So that would be the first thing that I would do. Is the very next thing that I would do is I would bring my food for the day. Make sure you have your breakfast, whatever your breakfast is going to be, your snack, your lunch, and then your after lunch snack, because you are going to need all of that stuff for the day. So what breakfast looked like for me, I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios. So one thing I would eat for breakfast was yogurt. I used to eat regular plain yogurt, and I would put granola in there. And I found this type of granola from Aldi's. The yogurt that I would get, you can get it from any of your major grocery stores. It's just Yoplait French vanilla yogurt, just plain yogurt and the granola. I worked at a job where I sat at a desk most of the day, but I always bring a box of cereal. So I always had a box of cereal just for whatever reason. You didn't have breakfast that day, you can always have yourself a bowl of cereal. So another thing that I would do was smoothies. If I didn't make a smoothie at home, then I would go to McDonald's and grab a pineapple mango smoothie. Always I would get a larger size, just depending on, but most days I would get a small pineapple smoothie from home if I had all the things. Sometimes I would go to a bagel spot. Bruegger's is what we have here. Sometimes I would go to Bruegger's and get a bagel with just either cream cheese, or I would get an actual breakfast sandwich, but that was very rare. Some days during pregnancy I was not interested in like the breakfast food. So that pretty much summed up breakfast for me. Now for snacks, you want to make sure you go to the store and load up on whatever it is that you eat for snacks. So my main snack was rice cakes with peanut butter. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to eat a lot of Moose Munch. You know, the kind with like the nuts and the caramel, but I wouldn't eat a lot of it. I just would eat enough to like just get the taste, because I craved like popcorn in a sense. So I did used to have popcorn. I used to have popcorn in my desk. I used to have Moose Munch, my rice cakes and peanut butter, and I would always bring extra yogurts and extra applesauces. I also recommend that if you are going to eat applesauce, that you eat the applesauce that's already in a container, since it's already weighed out. If you get the jar, you can overeat on the applesauce. So I liked having the packaged applesauces. A lot of the items that I'm talking about, I don't have in the house with me, but this was another really good snack that will hold me over. If it is the Nature Valley biscuits with peanut butter. So good. 14 grams of whole grain. It wasn't a meal. I wouldn't call it a meal replacement, but if you ate one of these and you drink some water, you were good for a couple of hours. I'm not gonna sit up on here and say that I didn't go outside of the box with some of those things. Yes, sometimes we went to McDonald's and got lunch. Sometimes I went to like Chick-fil-A and got lunch, but most of the time I made sure that I brought my food with me so that I wouldn't make those bad decisions. And sometimes even if I didn't have a lunch, I didn't have the appetite to go and get food that was out. Another lunch item that was heavily used was Chick-fil-A salads. I would get the salad. It was like a Cobb salad. So it had like the egg, bacon. I would fried chicken for grilled chicken, and your romaine lettuce, tomato, and a little bit of bacon on there with the avocado ranch dressing. And it came with these I can't remember what those things are that they put on the salad. It's like this little packet that they give you to go with that salad, and it's these things. They're so good. But that was a big hit. Me and my friend would get that a lot, and I wouldn't even eat a whole salad. I would give her like a quarter of it. So it wasn't like a full salad, but the most of it I got, and she just got like a quarter of it. But I'm also really big on making salads at home. So a lot of the times too, I would make a salad from home and use whatever chicken or something that I made at home, and I would put the chicken on there and just have a salad. I would buy the avocado ranch dressing that from Chick-fil-A. I bought that from the store, and once I bought that, I was like, oh, I can make my salads at home for the most part. But just for like a treat or something, I would go to Chick-fil-A and get their salad. Another big thing that I would do for lunch is sometimes if I made a certain dinner, whereas dinner was always like some type of grilled chicken or baked chicken, and we would make these veggies. We would cut up all these vegetables and make like this big pan of steamed vegetables on the stove. I would have to show you a picture. I'll try to insert something right here. But yes, we used to make this vegetable medley all the time. So we would have, I would eat a lot of chicken, a lot of grilled chicken, a lot of baked chicken, and a lot of this veggie medley because I had to be really big on my vegetables, and these were so good. All you did was cut up a bunch of vegetables that you liked. You would put it in this. I got this wok, and I would put a little olive oil in the pan. I would put all the veggies in there, and I would just kind of like, you know, steam them up basically in this pot, and we would have that like throughout the whole week. My favorite vegetables, well, my favorite vegetable is broccoli. So almost every night, if we didn't have that vegetable medley, which broccoli was in that too, but if we didn't have that vegetable medley, then I was steaming up broccoli and I was steaming up carrots with the broccoli. But that was the main vegetables. One more thing as far as snacks go, I did used to, if I did eat fruit, because I did buy fruit because, you know, you buy your groceries for the house, I would put my fruit in containers and I would count it out. So if I got grapes, I would not go past 8 grapes. I would put 8 grapes at the bottom. I would put a few pineapple. I used to cut up some strawberries and put in there. And if I had oranges, I would use those little mandarins. So I did used to make up fruit bowls during the week. But now when it came to dinner, that would be like my biggest meal of the day. So whatever dinner was, whatever it was that I made. Now some nights we would have that, like I said, that vegetable medley with some type of chicken, definitely some type of rice or some type of pasta noodle. But when you start using the pasta and the rice and stuff like that, I would just say go less than what you would normally do. Like if you like a lot of rice, half that. Half of what you would normally get. Don't do, so I didn't weigh anything. I didn't measure anything because my dietitian at the time told me that's not, you don't have to do that. Just make sure it's less than what you would normally go for and make sure that the vegetable is way more than what you would go for. Like I said, some dinners were, if we had spaghetti, I would just go, I would get me a smaller plate and I would have less than I would normally have. I would eat garlic bread, the salad, you know, whatever else that goes with it. But whatever the main course was, you just go less than what you normally have. Get you a smaller plate, like a saucer. I'm going to show you guys. I have 2 different kind of saucers. I'm going to show you. So I got this one. Oh, I have this one. This is a small saucer. And then I have this one, which is a little bit smaller. Now, for your lunch, I would go off of this plate. If it was like, I don't know, having something that I made the night before, like something like spaghetti, and I took it for my lunch the next day, I would give myself some, I would put it on this plate. So that way it's already on a smaller plate. You can't fit that much, and it would just be half of what was on this plate. And then the other half is whatever the vegetable or whatever you were bringing with you, whether it be, you can do the garlic bread or whatever if you had to, but it just would be half. So then when dinner came around, we eat on these plates. Whatever I would eat would be half, the main course dinner would be half of this plate, and the rest would be vegetable. I hope that makes sense. I also ate a lot of salmon, rice, vegetables, chicken, rice, vegetables. If I didn't eat rice, then I ate extra vegetables. Every night that I ate dinner had some type of vegetable, extra vegetables, because again, my nutritionist told me to lay off the sweets and incorporate more vegetables, extra vegetables into my diet. And that's exactly what I did. I ate a lot of vegetables. I got to the point where I was almost tired of it, but I knew that the weight was coming off. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, let's just keep this going. But yes, always make sure you eat your protein. It helps with the nausea. It helps a lot with that. So your chicken, I ate burgers. Don't get me wrong. I did eat other things, but it was not on a regular basis. For the home front, I made sure that lunch and dinner was healthy. It was every now and again where I kind of stepped out the box and ate something that wasn't as healthy, as we all are going to do. You got to have a cheat day. You got to have a day where you're just like, you know what? I'm not eating healthy today. I'm going to eat whatever I want, because again, you are pregnant. You got to do that. So like I said, during pregnancy, do not eat what you like. Eat what you like, because this is a hard time. You don't want to be not stressed. You don't want to be upset because you're hungry. That's one. You don't want to be upset because you're hungry. You don't want to take away the things that you like. So the things that you like, still eat those things, but in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Get you a smaller plate. Get you, whatever it is that you need to do. And instead of and I also said, I think in the last video, that when I drank juice, I'm a water drinker anyway. I love water. Water is amazing to me. So I could drink that all day long. But sometimes during pregnancy, you get those cravings where you do want to taste a little bit of juice. And if you do want juice, drink some juice. Get you a smaller glass and don't fill it up. Don't get you a tall glass and think you about to just, get a small glass and don't fill it up. Just so you can taste it. Just so you can get the taste of it. That's what my dietitian told me. And I'm going to say this, and this will be the final thing that I say before I end the video. Just please make sure you work with your doctor, a nutritionist, a dietitian, or some type of nurse. Don't try to do this on your own. When I went on this journey of trying to lose weight, because my first pregnancy, it was unintentional. I didn't check my weight before. I wasn't trying to. But this second go round, I was intentional about everything I did. I watched what I ate. I watched how much I drank. I made sure I drank my water. I made sure I didn't overindulge in everything. I'm not saying you have to deprive yourself of the things that you like and the things that are going to make you happy during this pregnancy, because baby, we are growing a life, and you want that to be an exciting time, and you don't want to stress so much about what you're eating because of what your health issues can be. That's why I'm saying, don't do this by yourself. Work with the consultant, work with the doctor, work with somebody that knows about this type of thing, and just try to stay as safe as you can. I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you for watching the video. If you watched it to the end, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And ladies, if you see something that I forgot to say, put it in the comments below for the women, because we are trying to work together. We want to stay healthy during pregnancy, happy, and you want to have a healthy baby. So thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video.